Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. You might be wondering why am I in the kitchen today, but obviously today I decided to do a different sort of video. I decided to do like a full day of vegetarian high protein meals, what I eat throughout the day. I've been going gym for years and becoming a vegetarian, that was like one of my main concerns. I apologize, my dog is going mad. So for me, that was the main concern. Like, if I'm gonna go vegetarian, like how I'm gonna reach my protein goals, because like I love going gym, I love keeping up with my goals. So far, I haven't been a vegetarian for a very long time, but so far I can say, honestly, like it hasn't been a struggle. I don't know why I thought it would be so hard. Like, I'll show you the sort of meals I have, the sort of food I have, little tips and tricks. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So I must say I'm quite of a person who goes in a routine quite easily. I can have the same breakfast for like months, but that actually helps me a lot with my dieting process as well. So if I have some goals to achieve, then it's a lot easier to track. I just know already what to expect from my food, how high it's going to be in my protein, how high it's going to be in my fats and carbs. So I've been loving just vegetarian sausages. So today I have these corn sausages. I'm sure you can get them from Asda. I get them from Aldi. I'm sure they're in other shops as well, but I'll be having 2 of these. Then I'll be having cheese on toast, and I'll have some eggs as well. I've been having eggs every morning. It just gives me that source of protein. See, I will have oat milk coffee as well. So this will be my breakfast now. This is something I've been having most days. Sometimes like I add a few bits, and sometimes like I'll have something else instead, but this will be like my usual breakfast, and this is around 33 grams of protein for my breakfast. So guys, it's kind of a late lunch for me now, so that's why it's looking quite a lot here. But this is how in general I like to eat. Like, I don't like to eat just one thing. A lot of times I just eat like 3 separate little things, for example, for my lunches, breakfast or dinner. So I decided I'm gonna make a salad, so with some wild rocket, with some apple, red onion, and I'm gonna cook some of these corn pieces, so kind of like a substitute for chicken. So I'm just gonna season it up, cook it, and then I'm gonna make like a little dressing, so from honey and also lemon, and then just obviously gonna add some salt and pepper. I've been obsessed with cheese on toast lately, so I'm gonna make another cheese on toast. As in the morning, I'm gonna have protein yogurt, so this is really high in protein. If you ever go to Aldi, I would recommend to get these. They're not that pricey at all for what you get. It's 25 grams of protein, and it's very low in carbs as well. I would highly recommend this. With my meals, I always have oat milk coffee or oat milk tea. This looks like a lot, but when we're gonna cook it, you'll see it's not gonna be that much. And I don't think I mentioned before, but so this is less fat cheese, so 50% less. So it's very low in fats, as you can see, so only 3.2 grams of fat per slice. So yeah, I had one earlier today, and I'm gonna have one now as well. So I've cut up my apple and onion, and then here I've got the rocket. But for the salad, if you don't like rocket, feel free to use any other salad. Here I've made a little dressing, obviously, as I mentioned earlier. I've got honey and lemon mixed together here. I only use like a half a lemon, and obviously we're just gonna season the salad up with pepper and salt as well. And I've just cooked the corn pieces as well. I'm just resting them at the moment. I'm just letting it cool down, then I'm gonna put it all together. And here I got the corn just resting at the moment. So this is how my late lunch is looking like. I've got my salad here. I actually did end up using a bit more than 100 grams of corn. It was around 120, 130 grams. So this is all really high protein. Like, this late lunch is around 50 grams of protein. So very high in protein, as I mentioned. And I'm gonna mix this up and just stick right into it. Also, something else I wanted to mention is that instead of corn, you could easily use tofu or tempeh or whatever substitute you would like to use for meat. Perhaps you would like to use chickpeas. That would work quite well as well, I think, in this salad. So these are the ingredients for the final meal of today. I've decided to do like a poke bowl. I just literally went in the fridge and just looked for the veggies that I have. I always have like tofu, corn at home, or like, you know, source of protein. And I decided I'm just gonna throw all that together, and like with the veggies that I love. Poke bowls are really, they're just based on like some rice, some veggies, source of protein. Doesn't always have to be source of protein, but because like we're trying to reach the protein goal, I obviously threw in tofu and chickpeas. So also I've got some sauces here, so I decided I'm gonna do like a little dressing on top, like a little sauce. So I decided I'm gonna use sriracha, then soy sauce with honey, and I'm just gonna drizzle that on the top of the food. Probably I'm gonna chop some green onions as well on top. So you can throw in poke bowl whatever you like personally. If you have avocado at home, throw that in, cucumbers, like with soy sauce, that would go well so nice together, and just like pair it with some tofu, just like fry that a little bit, and honestly that's gonna be so yummy. But honestly guys, like experiment with whatever you like. You could use teriyaki sauce, whatever floats your boat. So this is my take of poke bowl. Obviously I cooked my peppers and mushrooms and then roasted the chickpeas a little bit. Also I've cooked tofu. I've topped this up with some spring onions. I've topped it up with sesame seeds. So this is my dinner. This is around 50 grams of protein, and I'm just gonna go and put on the sauce. So these were my high protein vegetarian meals throughout the day. It was around 130 grams of protein. I hope this was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I would love to see my next videos. Bye!